And likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burn in their lust one toward another.
Hold on. I thought homosexuals love each other.
Burn in their lust one toward another.
So they said that this is a lust. But you know what else they claim? They claim that you're born gay. But the Most High said this is a lust. How does a child know lust? You don't know no child that knows lust. You might know a child that might act a little feminine because he don't got his father in his life. But a child does not know lust. See, that's... Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praise, glory, and honor to the Most High Yahweh, who the world calls God, in the name of His Son Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Shalom is peace in the Hebrew tongue. We want to say peace to you, so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Indian people, and those who are scattered to the four corners of the globe from Negro and Indian descent. Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praise, glory, and honor to the Most High Yahweh, in the name of His Son Yahweh Shai. And we are out here to bid you to the marriage of Christ today. We're here to bid you back to repentance. Because your church, preachers, and pastors, they have lied to you. And they have not let you know that you are God's chosen people.
That's right.
All right? First, I want to start off with Leviticus 7:6.
This is going to be Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. We are a holy people unto the Lord thy God.
So the Most High said that you are a holy people unto Him. Holy means that He set you apart from everybody else. Go ahead.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto Himself above all people.
No, He chose you to be equal to everybody.
Above all people.
No, He chose you to be just like everybody else.
Above all people.
No, y'all are like everybody else. There's no difference.
Above all people.
So the Most High said He chose you to be above all people. Go ahead.
That are upon the face of the earth.
So the Most High said that He chose you to be above all people upon the face of the earth. But the thing is, we want to be the way that the white man society has told us to be.
That's right.
He wants you to be like his woman. So you out here, you wearing weaves and wigs to look like a so-called white woman.
That's right.
He wants you to accept homosexuality and be all right with it. And guess what? You all right with it. Just this past week, we just see it on the TV that this homosexual by the name of Little Nas X was sitting in the video giving Satan a damn lap dance. Giving Satan a lap dance. And you know what? He suckered your children in. He suckered your children in last summer because last summer he had your children sing Old Town Road. And that's so he can introduce you to secret Satanism and sodomy.
That's right.
Go ahead, bring that up.
Leviticus.
No, bring me that to Isaiah. Isaiah 3, starting verse 9. Because we out here to wake you all up. And if you don't wake up, guess what? The other man got a plan to go to hell, and he planned on dragging you to hell with him.
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 3, verse 9.
Bring it up.
By the show of their countenance doth witness against them.
So the Most High said, the show of the countenance of these people and witness against them. Go ahead.
And they declare their sin as Sodom.
They declare their sin as what?
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 3, verse 9.
Come on.
The show of their countenance doth witness against them, and they declare their sin as Sodom. They hide it not.
So as you see on the TV at Great Dignity, you see this homosexual. He set up and he gave Satan a damn lap dance so that the world could see it. You saw this homosexual, he was dressed in women's boots, and he was dressed in women's panties, and he was upside down with his leg split, with his asshole in Satan's face. Like that's what's up. Like you should be accepting of this. Wow. And guess what? In Great Dignity, he introduced it to your children, so your children should watch this. Go ahead.
Woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves.
So the Most High said, woe unto their soul. Woe means destruction into this man's soul if he don't repent from this great wickedness that he's done.
That's right.
Setting up giving Satan a damn lap dance. That's foolishness. And you know what? They push it in your community, so-called black man, so-called Hispanic man. They ain't pushing this homosexual agenda nowhere but in your community. They putting young MA on stage so that you be accepting of that. They pushing lesbianism so that you be accepting of that. They pushing homosexuality with men on men so that be accepted in your community. And guess what else they pushing it? They pushing on BET, which is brainwashed entertainment television. Back in the days you turned on BET, it was shows that was enriching to your soul. They had shows like Teen Summit, they had shows like Our Voices, they even had the BET News. They had the BET News where they showed you what was good happening in the community. They had Teen Summit where they would show you how your children would be educated out in your community. They had them going to HBCs back in the day to show you the educational system in historically black college. But now BET has turned into brainwashed entertainment television so that you accept this homosexual agenda. Keep reading.
Say ye to the righteous that it shall be well with them, for they shall eat the fruit of their doings. Woe unto the wicked, it shall be ill with them.
So the Most High said that they're going to eat the fruits of their doing. People like Lil Nas X was promoting this homosexuality to this community. People like Young M.A., people like Nicki Minaj and Megan the Man Horse. They're going to reap this. They're going to have hellfire for putting this in your communities. And you're going to have hellfire for accepting it. If you're all right with this homosexual agenda, you're going to have hellfire along with the so-called white man who pushed it to you. You're going to burn. And that's the matter of it. And that's how it's going to go there. It ain't my stuff, it's what the Most High said. Go ahead.
For the reward of his hands shall be given him.
So the Most High said, the reward of his hands is going to be given him. This kid Lil Nas X, not only is he promoting homosexuality to you people, but on top of that, he's selling a sneaker that got so-called human blood in it, and it's 666 pairs of these sneakers made, going to be pushed to the black community, and this witchcraft go forth into your community. Go ahead.
As for my people, children are their oppressors.
And right now they're trying to turn your children into the oppressors. You know why they pushing this homosexual agenda in your community? Because you can't procreate if it's man-on-man sex and if it's woman-on-woman sex. And guess what, black woman? Guess what, Hispanic woman? Guess what, black man, black woman? They pushing it to you. They really pushing it to the women because the women, right now, you in the house by yourself. They trying to lock your man up by keeping him selling drugs, and they got a prison pipeline from the school so that when they see you out there selling drugs, jump up, boys, jump out and take your ass to jail. And guess what you're going right along with? Because you're teaching your daughters that they need a man that has money instead of an education. We're not teaching our children, our women, to be wives to their husband. We teach them to be hyper-masculine, and the feminist agenda is in full effect. Go ahead.
O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err.
And right now, the black household is being led by the television. And guess what? You are being led, and it's teaching you how to err from your ways. It's teaching you to err from the nonsense that you are. Because black women, you are a princess. Black man, you are a king. And guess what? They're trying to remove you as the king out of your household. So they have it in second grade dignity. Give me that right there.
Leviticus chapter 20, verse 13.
Come on.
If a man also lie with mankind as he lieth with a woman, both of them has committed abomination. They shall surely be put to death.
So the Most High said if a man lay with a man, same thing goes for a woman. If a woman lay with a woman, the Most High said when he come back, if you caught up in this folly, you're going to be put to death by the sword of Hamashiach Yahushua, who the world calls Jesus Christ.
That's right.
See, you've been taught that we're dealing with a gentle Jesus. But there ain't no gentle Jesus coming back. He ain't coming back to shake hands and kiss babies. No, he's coming back to cut heads with a sword. That's the Lord. Go ahead, bring that up. Oh, go ahead, man.
Their blood shall be upon them.
So the Most High said, if you're dealing with this homosexuality spirit, if you are with this homosexual spirit, guess what? Your blood is going to be upon your hands. Like the AIDS, HIV, known as a so-called homosexual disease. But guess what? They put it in the black community, and they made it a black disease. if you push homosexuality in the black community, it's going to be a black disease. Just like they trying to turn coronavirus into a black disease. When we know good and goddamn well, it started over there in Wuhan, China. And it's the China flu. Let's be straight up with it. It's the China flu. But they trying to make you the face of coronavirus. They trying to make you the face of HIV and AIDS. They even pushing these pills on TV. I can't remember the name of them, but they got two homosexuals on TV, and they push these pills to get rid of HIV. Say it's like to have homosexual sex because we got these pills that's going to take away it from you. So that's continuing your body. But guess what? The Most High is going to put you to death. It's not a game. Your church leaders have failed you. They are not giving you the truth of this Bible. They are not giving you the oracles of God. They are not standing on the word. And we dare any church pastor to come up here and try to defend the word because we know you're not. But we're going to show you the truth with this Bible.
That's right.
Your church pastors have told you come as you are. That scripture is nowhere in this Bible, come as you are. But instead, the scriptures tell you to put off the old man. The old man means to get rid of the former things that you were doing. That means to no longer sell drugs. That means to no longer turn your sisters into whores. That means to no longer be out here fighting your brother because one's wearing blue and one's wearing red. Or because one is a white sword and one is a fork.
That's right.
That means put off the old man. There's nowhere in the Bible, I dare you, pastor, to come up here and show me where it says, come as you are in the Bible. Go ahead, read that, bring that up.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 1, verse 21.
Where you coming from?
The book of Romans, chapter 1, verse 21.
Come on.
Because that when they knew God, they glorified him not as God, neither were thankful, but became vain in their imaginations.
So right now, you're living in your own vain imaginations. Because you have not picked up this Bible so that you would know God as the scriptures say. All of you got a Bible in your house, and guess what? It ain't doing nothing but sitting there collecting dust. You want to blow the dust off of it and go on the scriptures. Most of y'all just know John 3:16, but you don't know the context of John 3:16.
That's right.
But guess what? The word in John 3:16 is you, children of Israel, so-called black man, Hispanic man, and Native American man. The word in John 3:16 is you. You are the one that God so loved. Bring that up, come on.
Because that when they knew God, they glorified him not as God, neither were thankful, but became vain in their imaginations.
And you are vain in your imagination. You think it's all right to go and spend your stimulus check and just spend it on 50 million blunts and just buy a whole bunch of Jordans. But guess what? Famine is coming. Famine is coming, and a physical famine is coming. And they are giving you money, but you ain't spending your money on food. You better be spending your money on vain things. Go ahead.
And their foolish heart was darkened.
So your foolish heart is darkened. Your foolish heart is out there, you ready to buy you a gun so that you can shoot your brother down the block to maybe get more money than you. You trying to turn your sister into a whore, have a telly party, sister trying to go turn up. Your foolish heart is darkened. Go ahead.
Professing themselves to be wise, they became fools.
So you profess yourself to be wise in your own conceitedness, and you becoming a fool. You're a fool trying to turn a black woman into a whore. Because guess what? How you gonna have a strong household without the black woman?
That's right.
You're a fool trying to kill your own brother. Because guess what? How you killing men in your own army when the black man is a part of your army? You're a damn fool if you're spending your stimulus money on nothing. You're a fool. Go ahead.
And changed the glory of the uncorruptible God into the image of life to corruptible man.
So this is the corruptible man right here. This is your corruptible man right here. This is the gentle Jesus that they said was coming back. But guess what? This is the goddamn devil the Bible speaks of.
That's right, that's right.
This is the devil that the Bible speaks of. We challenge anybody to come up here and find this so-called white man in the Bible. I bet you can't do it.
That's right.
This is the so-called devil. Go ahead, bring that up.
Well, verse 24. Wherefore, the Most High gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves, who changed the truth of God into a lie.
Truth of God into a what?
Changed the truth of God into a lie.
So the Most High said they changed the truth of God into a lie. Because this is a lie. You're not going to find this in the Bible. This is what the truth is. This is the truth. That this is a lie. This is not Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ is a so-called black man like you. And guess what? If you know Jesus Christ was a black man like you, and you look at your brother, you're going to see the Christ level, you ain't going to try to kill your brother. But you was taught to worship this damn devil. Go ahead.
And serve the creature more than the creator.
You serving this creature right here because he's telling you come as you are. He's telling you it's all right to come into church and be a homosexual. He's telling you it's all right. He's telling you you can still sell drugs. Just put some money in the tithe box and everything will be right. You're going to pray for your sins. But we out here to tell you to repent. Go ahead.
Who is blessed forever. Amen. For this cause, God gave them up unto vile affections, for even their women did change their natural use unto that which is against nature.
So the Most High said if you are lesbian, guess what? It's against nature. The Most High said you are in vile affection. That means you're giving another woman pointless affection. Go ahead.
And likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burn in their lust one toward another.
Hold on. I thought homosexuals love each other.
Burn in their lust one toward another.
So they said that this is a lust. But you know what else they claim? They claim that you're born dead. But the Most High said this is a lust. How does a child know lust? You don't know no child that knows lust. You might know a child that might act a little feminine because he don't got his father in his life. But a child does not know lust. See, that's the problem right there. The so-called white man, he's trying to sexualize your child by trying to say that your child is born a homosexual, when homosexuality allocates a sexual act.
Men with men working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves the recompense of their error, which was meet.
So the Most High said that two men that are married with each other is unseemly. That means it's unseemly not right.
And even as they did not like to retain God in their knowledge, God gave them over to a reprobate mind to do those things which are not convenient.
So the Most High said it's not convenient for a man to want to stick his peck in another man's rectum. Why would you want to stick your peck in another man's rectum when you got all these beautiful women walking around here? Unseemly. The Most High said it's unseemly. He said it's not convenient for a man to stick his peck in another man's rectum. It's not convenient. It's not what's supposed to happen. And guess what? You're going to be put to death if you continue in this action. Go ahead.
Verse 29. Being filled with all unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malignity, whisperers, backbiters, haters of God, despiteful, proud, boasters, inventors of evil things, disobedient to parents.
So everything that this man just read, all of the actions of a homosexuality. He's a gossiper, he's a boaster, he wants to be like a man. He had his sister, you know why he hates you as a woman? And you really heavily endorse the homosexuality. But guess what? Homosexuals hate you. You know why they hate you? Because they hate you. They want to be here. So they hate you. That's hate. Not to want to procreate with a beautiful woman such as yourself, that's hate for your sister. To not want to make more black children, that's hate for your sister. Go ahead.
Without understanding, covenant breakers, without natural affection.
And it's a covenant breaker right there. You know why? Because marriage between a man and a woman, that's how they covenant breaker right there. That's every action of a homosexual. They breaking God's covenant that he made. A male for a female and a female for a male. When Adam was in the garden, the Most High gave him Eve, not Steve. Go ahead.
Without natural affection.
Without natural affection. Because it's unnatural for a man to love a man. It's unnatural for a woman to want to lick another woman between the legs. It's unnatural. Go ahead.
Implacable, unmerciful, who knowing the judgment of the Most High, they that which commit such things are worthy of death.
Are worthy of what?
Are worthy of death.
So the Most High said if you committed these actions, you are worthy of death. Go ahead.
Not only do the same,
Not only for who do the same, but
have pleasure in them that do them.
so if you are for homosexuality, if if you ain't like hanging out with these struggling ass dudes walking down the block, if you ain't hanging with the lesbian, guess what? The Most High said you worthy of death too. If you ain't right with the LGBTQ, STUV movement, guess what? The Most High said you worthy of death too. It ain't my stuff. You just read it out in the Bible. And for all you Christians, that's in Romans and it's in the New Testament. And we read it straight out the Bible. So if you don't like it, you don't hate me, you hate the word. We giving it to you. Thus said the Lord. But see, the so-called black man and so-called black woman gotta be the face of everything. And that's the problem. That's a very, very big problem. You want to be the face of homosexuality. You want to be the face of the drug market. But guess what? You say you don't want to work for the so-called white man. But guess what? You in your neighborhood selling the white man's drugs. You the one bringing down the whole neighborhood for the so-called white man. And guess what they get ready to do? They get ready to swoop in, they get ready to buy all the property, and then in 20 years from now, you're not going to be there because gentrification is in progress. That's right. And then you know what? It's our own fault. Look at all the mom and pop stores they call. All the mom and pop stores is owned by these damn Arabs and these damn Chinese people. And guess what? They're here to exploit you. And that's just what they're doing. They ain't putting no money back in the community. You can go in there and sell them a t-shirt, or at least ask them to buy one, and they ain't even gonna buy it. They taking all the money, and they taking it back to Chinatown. Or they taking it back to the Arab house where Arab live. And you know what? They hate you. But you want to be the face of Asian Lives Matter, man. Now you want to be the face of Asian Lives Matter. Are you stupid? Have you lost your mind? For years, the so-called China man been telling you to hurry up and buy. Hurry up and get out the house. And you want to be the face of Asian Lives Matter. That's foolishness. That's the most foolishness that I've ever seen in my life. That the so-called black man and black woman must be a part of Asian Lives Matter. How dare you want to be a part of Asian Lives Matter? Just last year, all shoppers in the heart. When the so-called Asian woman wiped this woman's eyebrows. And instead of giving her money back, they started a fight with this grandmother and her granddaughter over some black eyebrows that cost $5. They sprayed it with acetone in the face, and each one of these Asian people, including the man, walked up and snapped his grandmother and the granddaughter with a broom. Are you out of your mind? Are you stupid? Give me Isaiah 5:8. But you want to be a part of Asian Lives Matter. You want to talk about Asian hate. Okay, guess what? We're going to talk about Asian hate today. We're going to talk about Asian hate because the Asian man hates you. The Asian man hates you. And some of y'all don't even really care about Asian people either. You know what it is? You got a fetish with anime. Or you got a fetish because you see this little orange flower Chinese woman that you got a fetish for. You got a fetish with Asian porn. You don't have nothing to do with no Asian man. You don't hang out with no Asian people, and these Asian people hate you. It's Philly did an expose, and the Asian man was selling bullets on the low. AK-47 bullets to so-called black man on the low. And the AK-47 bullets, guess what they was? They was right above the candy in the corner store. And you talk about some damn Asian Lives Matter. Man, get the hell out of here. What did the Asian Lives Matter when they was beating you up over the heroin that they tried to say you were shoplifting and then it was found out not to be true? The Asian Lives Matter then? Give me
I'm holding that.
yeah, hold on. Give me 2 Corinthians 6 and start at 14. Hold that. Go ahead, bring that up.
This is the book Isaiah chapter 5 verse 8. Woe unto them that join house to house.
So the Most High said, woe unto you that join house to house. Woe unto you, destruction to you, for joining hand in him this damn Asian man. Go ahead.
That lay field to field.
That lay field to field. What do you have to do with the damn Asian man? The Asian man been showing you hate for eyebrows. He been showing you hate for your nails. He been beating you up. He been telling you hurry up and buy. He been telling you get out of the restaurant, but you want to walk with Asian Lives Matter. That's damn foolery. Go ahead.
So there be no place, that they may be placed alone in the midst of the earth.
So the Most High said destruction to you. You don't need no space when you be placed alone in the earth. What you want to be a face of Asian Lives Matter? You want to be a face of Asian man. But the damn Asian man ain't been doing nothing but showing you hate. That's what somebody selling liquor in your community and exploiting you and selling bullets in the community. He be selling you pork fried rice so that you stay in bondage. Because the Most High hates you if you eat pork. He ain't going to deliver you if you say you eat pork. But guess what? He been selling you egg rolls and secret pork meat. He been putting oyster sauce on all your food secretly because you don't know what's in it. He said it's damn Chinese food. But you don't even patronize your own brothers, but you're going to patronize this Asian man. Why the Asian man hates you? They've been even wearing blackface just like the so-called white man.
That's right.
All you gotta do is look up the damn Bubble Sisters. It's an Asian pop group. And they popular over there in Japan. And they call them Bubble Sisters. And you know what they do? They get on stage and they paint their face up and they think they black people. They even got a Chinese commercial. Where they put the black dude down inside of the washing machine with some Asian laundry detergent, and he come out as an Asian dude because he's supposed to be clean. So this Asian man hates you just as much as the so-called white man does. Go ahead, bring that out, y'all.
2 Corinthians. Chapter 6, verse 14.
Come on.
Be ye not equally yoked together with unbelievers.
And the so-called Asian man is the most atheist person that you're going to meet. The Most High said for you not to be equally unequally yoked with unbelievers. Go ahead.
For what fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness?
So what fellowship do you have with the so-called Asian man? They ain't righteousness. They ain't praying to the God of Israel. That's who they praying to. They praying to Buddha. So what fellowship do you have with the so-called Asian man? What, you gonna go join a Buddhist temple? Well, guess what? Buddha is the God of the so-called Asian man. And guess what? Hamashiach Yahushua is your Savior, and Yahweh, who the world calls God, is the God of Israel.
That's right.
Man, bring that up.
And what community have light with darkness?
So what community have light with darkness? If you're going up to these other gods, guess what? That's darkness. And the Asian man is going up to these other gods, so that's darkness. And if you want to be a Buddhist, that's darkness. And Hamashiach Yahushua, who the world calls Jesus Christ, guess what? He's the truth and the light. Come on, bring it up.
And what conquered have Christ with Babel? Concert with have Salah. Verse 15. And what concert have Christ with Babel? Bayal. Or what part have he that believe with an infidel?
So the Most High said, what part does Christ have with the so-called Buddha man? You don't have no problem with it, because guess what? Christ just saved you alone, so-called black man, Hispanic man, so-called black woman, so-called Hispanic woman, so-called native woman, so-called native man. Christ is the Savior of the nation of Israel. Go ahead.
And what agreement have the temple of God with idols?
So what does the Most High have in common or agreement with Buddha? None. So what agreement do you have with the so-called Asian man? None. Go ahead.
For ye are the temple of the living God.
Because you are the temple of the living God. And guess what? Your Christian pastor has failed to teach you so-called black man, Hispanic man, so-called native man, Hispanic woman, native woman, black woman, that you are the temple of God. Go ahead.
And as God hath said, I will dwell in them and walk with them.
So the Most High said, He's going to walk with you, so-called black man, Hispanic man, but you got to keep the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. That's what you got to do. You got to go out and keep the law. It's time for you to take it back. It's time for you to be the majesty of who you are. Because guess what? You are a king. Guess what? You are a king. Guess what? You are a king. And our women, they are princesses. And they deserve to be treated like princesses. But guess what? This Asian man ain't treating the woman like no princess. They don't even want to give her the $5 back when they mess up your food. But they want you to be the face of Asian Lives Matter, right? Go ahead.
And I will be their God, and they shall be my people.
So the Most High said He's going to be your God, and you shall be his people. But guess what? You gotta go back to these laws, statutes, commandments that's within this Bible. Go ahead.
Wherefore, come out from among them.
Don't join hand in hand with them.
Come out from among them.
No, walk with them and say Asian lives matter.
Come out from them.
No, walk with them and scream Black lives matter.
Come out from them.
Go ahead.
And be ye separate.
No, say that in whole hands like you say.
And be ye separate.
No, walk with them and say here our hands.
And be ye separate.
The Most High said for you to be you separate from them. Go ahead.
And said the Lord, and touch not the unclean thing.
So the Most High said, walking hand in hand with the so-called Asian man is an unclean thing. Because guess what? The Asian man ain't got no love for you. When we in our neighborhoods doing backpack drives and stuff, how many Asian people out there with you? I bet you can't say one. Better yet, how many of y'all got Asian friends? Let's be honest. Raise your hand if you got an Asian friend. Raise your hand over there if you got an Asian friend. None of y'all can't even raise your hand because you ain't even got no Asian friends. You know why? Because the Asian man don't give a damn about the black man, the so-called black man and black woman. They just want you to hurry up and buy. That's all they want you to do is hurry up and buy. That's all. Go ahead, read it.
And I will receive you.
So the Most High said if you separate from the so-called Asian man, the so-called white man, and this dirty-ass camel jockey Arab man, that he will receive you. He's telling you to be separate. Give me
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 2.
Come on.
And when the Lord thy God shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them and utterly destroy them.
So the Most High said when you deliver this Asian man before you and the so-called white man, guess what? You shall utterly destroy them. Because you know what? The Most High don't think highly of this Asian man. The Most High said he's a goddamn washpipe. The Most High said he's lower than you. Give me 2nd Ezra 6. Yeah, it's 54. Bring that up there. Go ahead.
And when the Lord thy God shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them and shall utterly destroy them.
No, you should shake hands with
Shall
them.
utterly destroy them.
No, you should be in cahoots with them.
Shall utterly destroy them.
So the Most High said he's going to bring them before you shall utterly destroy them. Go ahead.
Thou shalt make no covenant with them.
So the Most High said don't make no covenant with this so-called Asian man. Don't walk with this Asian man and scream Asian lives matter. Oh, now they get attacked. That's what the so-called Asian man been attacking you for years. Prove me wrong. You can see it on YouTube where the lady walked out of the nail shop where she wasn't happy with the way the Asian man did her nails. He got in the hair like to a pop club. But you want to walk around and scream Asian lives matter with the dead Asian man. Come on.
Thou shalt make no covenant with them, nor show mercy unto them.
So the Most High said, don't even show no mercy unto them. You want to walk around screaming Asian lives matter. The Most High said, don't even show no mercy to them. Go ahead.
Neither shalt thou make marriages with them.
No, go ahead and make marriages with the
Neither
Asians.
shalt thou make marriages with them.
Don't let your son marry.
Neither shalt thou make marriages with them.
Don't shoot you for the Moabite over there.
Neither shalt thou make marriages with them.
So the Most High said, even though you might got a so-called fetish for this Asian woman, you ain't even to make no marriages with her. Go ahead.
Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son.
No, give your daughter the Tommy Trump.
Thy daughter shall not give unto his son.
No, let him make marriages with Tidy Whitey Bob.
Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son.
So the Most High said you shouldn't even make no marriages with them. But guess what? They're pushing the small in your community. And guess what? You're with it. You ain't with it. You want your ladies to have good hair and stuff like that. But guess what, black man? You got good hair. You got hair like the Most High got. And Daniel 7 and up. You got hair just like God had. And you made in his image. Go ahead.
Daughter thou shalt not take unto thy son.
So the Most High said, don't even take the Asian man's daughter for your son. Don't even give his daughter to you. But you stupid and you got this Asian fetish. You want to have a Kamora Simmons with somebody. That's what you want. That's all foolishness. Go ahead. Give me Proverbs 3:31. Bring it out.
Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 31.
Come on.
Envy thou not the oppressor.
And guess what? The so-called Asian man is your oppressor. The Most High said, envy not your oppressor. That means don't envy his food, don't envy his woman. That means don't want nothing that the so-called Asian man got. Go ahead.
And choose none of his ways.
No, choose some of his ways.
And choose none of his ways.
No, choose his ways.
And choose none of his ways.
So the Most High said, choose none of his ways. Don't try to be like the so-called Asian man. Read it from the top again.
Proverbs 3 and verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor.
Go ahead.
And choose none of his ways.
And the Most High said, choose none of their ways. Don't choose his religion. Don't choose his Buddhism. Don't want to be a monk like him. Don't choose none of his kung fu. Choose none of his ways. Go ahead, put your hands, man. 2 Ezra 6, verse 54. So some of y'all gonna be like, I don't know, we all come from Adam. Don't all men come from Adam? Should we show everybody love? Because we all come from Adam. We all human. But we just heard for you that we're not equal to them. We just read to you that we above all of them. Come on, read it out of scripture. You got a question, sister? You got a question, brother? Good. What's going on, good brother? We are not black. We are the children of Israel. Well, some of us are Native Americans. Some of us are. See, during slavery, what they did is they mingled us together and they just called us Negroes. So some of us is Native Americans, especially here in Delaware, because some of y'all was Nanaco Indians. But you was just taught that you was Negro when really you was already here in Delaware. You was already Indian. That's why we come in different hues. That's why we in different colors. So go ahead.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 25, verse 25.
Go ahead.
And the first came out red, all over like a hairy garment.
So this is separation. We had a bloodline. We came from Adam. We came from Adam and Seth. From Seth, we went on down to Eden. From Eden, we went on to Abraham. From Abraham had two sons, which is Ishmael and Isaac. We came from Isaac, which is the covenant. And from Isaac, we had two sons. Go ahead.
And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on him, Esau's heel. And his
Hold on, brother. There's a question you walking away. Go ahead.
And his name was called
And his name is what?
And his name was called Jacob.
So we came from the son which is called Jacob. Later on in the scriptures, Jacob's name was changed to Israel, which is the 12 tribes of Israel, which is the so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. You know what I mean? And if you see yourself on this sign, these are the tribes that you come from. You know what I mean? If you're a so-called black man that was born over here on the slave trade, which you see before you, then you are from the tribe of Judah. If you're one of the Native American tribes that was took on slave ships overseas to England, over there to Tangiers, over there to Morocco, then you would be from the tribe of Gad. But we scattered into the four corners of the globe. But this sign only represents this hemisphere right here. Even though we scattered into Africa, even though we scattered into Asia. Because we were the slaves of the so-called Chinaman. We were the slaves of the so-called Arab. You know what I mean? That's what God was saying about us taking on Islam. Because they want to say Christianity is a slave religion, but at the same time, you're taking on Islam, and Islam is a slave religion. You know what I mean? Go to Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 16. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68.
Come on.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So right now we're in the modern day Egypt, which is America. Everything you see around you, they're doing everything to have in Egypt. If you pull out a dollar bill, on the back of the dollar bill, not only do we say the God we trust, but it got the pyramid on it. You know know what I mean? That's symbolic of us being Egypt. You know what I mean? Egypt means that we in the house of bond. And even though as you're walking around here with more privileges and whatnot, you're still in slavery right now. You're subject to payments right now. You're working for the so-called white man. We don't own none of the businesses. They own all the clothing companies, the textiles, so on and so forth. So you're still in modern day slavery. It's just been redesigned. You know what I mean? And that's who we are. And the only thing that's going to deliver us is a Mashiach Yahushua. That's going back to repentance, keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. But you see our pastors that have been failing us. Drastically, they're not telling you to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. Right. So verse 15, God. I'm back to read, sir.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
And right now we think that we came from Africa, but we really come from Jerusalem. And ain't none of us seen Jerusalem except for a small tiny bit that went back into the land of Israel. They established a colony called the Mona. All right? But most of us, we've never seen it no more. Go ahead.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
We shall be sold unto our friends.
Ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
So we were sold unto our enemies. Make no mistake about it. The so-called white man, the so-called Asian man here at Square Garden Chinese restaurant, he's your enemy. Go ahead.
For bondmen and bondwomen.
And as you can see on these posters, the so-called black and Hispanic man was sold unto these people for bondmen and bondwomen. We were their slaves. If you go over there to China, you can see like the oldest relics, they got so-called black people on them. You know what I mean? We were the slaves in China. We were the slaves in Arabia. We were sold on slave ships by them, and a lot of people don't know that through the sub-Saharan slave trade. That's how we became Muslims, because we were not Muslim. We knew that we were the children of Israel. I don't got the book with me, but we had a book called From Babylon to Timbuktu, and on page, go to page 65. But we are the children of Israel, and they beat that from us. They took it out of us. Go to, go ahead. Go ahead, bring that up.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 2, verse 30.
Come on.
For I know that they will not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people.
That's who we are. We are stiff-necked people. And we won't listen to the voice of the Most High. You know? So we don't want to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. And we ain't trying to hear the word of the Most High, especially when it's come out of the average. Used to be thugs from the street. When somebody looks just like you don't want to hear it. And you know who we go to? We run to the Christian pastor and think that he got all the answers, but he don't. Right. He didn't mingle with the paganism, with the truth, works of the Most High.
But in the land of their captivities shall they remember themselves.
And right now, we are remembering ourselves. We're starting to put the fringes on our garment. We're starting to grow our beards back and be manly men. We're not being accepting on this homosexuality. And we are speaking out against the injustices. We're already speaking against the so-called white man. We are already speaking up against we're speaking up against these things. Because all this stuff is following us and putting our communities. Go ahead.
And shall know that I am the Lord their God, for I will give them an heart and ears to hear.
And right now, some of us is waking up and some of us is listening. But you can't just know that you're an Israelite. We got to keep the law, statutes, and commandments that are written in this book. Go ahead.
And they shall praise me in the land of their captivity and sing upon my name.
And right now, as you see, waking up all across the United States of America and around the world, you see men like us, mighty men, and they bring out this word, they bring out the truth of society, and they bring you to the marriage. Give me Proverbs 1 and give me verse 20. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I forgot a little bit. Go ahead, bring that up.
Page
64, 65, I believe. What you got highlighted age for? Islam?
Roman 78.
This is 65?
Nah, it's 85.
Yeah, it's talking about Islam.
Verse 32, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity and think upon my name and return from their stiff neck and from their wicked deeds. For they shall remember the way of their fathers, which sinned before the Lord.
So right now we're here to tell you to remember your ways and go back to the ways of the Most High, because we have seen in front of the Lord our forefathers had. And it's time for us to wake up. Give me Proverbs 1 and start at verse 20. We out here to beat you back to the marriage. We out here to let you know, once again, that you are the greatest people on planet Earth. You want more than just your booty, princesses, black women, Hispanic women. You want more than just your booty, shorts, and leggings. And that's what's trying to be pushed to society. Go ahead, bring that up.
Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 20.
Come on.
Wisdom cried without.
That's what we out here to let wisdom cry. Go ahead.
She uttered her voice in the streets.
And that's what we out here to do. We out here to let wisdom be heard in the streets. Go ahead.
She cried in the chief place of concord. Concord.
And that's what we out here to do. We out here in front of the corner market. We out here in front of the so-called Chinese restaurant. We out here in the chief place of concourse. So everybody walking back and forth. But y'all should stop and ask questions to find out your nationality.
In the open of the gates, in the city, she uttered her voice.
So wisdom is uttering her voice right now here in the city for you to listen to. Go ahead.
Saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
How long you gonna love turning your women into whores? How long you gonna want to sell drugs to your people? How long you gonna keep smoking 50 million Newports? How long you gonna keep doing that? How long you gonna make more and more tobacco company rich by smoking all these blunts? How long you gonna make the government rich by keep selling marijuana? Because you ain't doing nothing but making the government rich. Go ahead.
And the scorners delight in their scorning.
Some of y'all say, these students out here, they talking that Muslim crap. No, we not Muslim. We so-called Hebrew Israelites according to the Bible.
That's right.
Go ahead.
And fools hate knowledge.
So you hate the knowledge that we bringing out here today. That's why y'all keep walking past you and ask you no questions on how to come back to repentance or who you truly are according to this Bible. Go ahead.
Turn you out my reproof.
So y'all turning out of the way. Y'all keep walking down the street. Y'all don't want to hear this. You don't want to listen. Go ahead.
Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you.
So the Most High is pouring His Spirit out to you according to His word. Go ahead.
I will make known my words unto you.
And the Most High, that's what He's doing. He's using Brother Tasapal over here, and He's using Brother Yardon to make known His words. And we bring it to you, we give you the breakdown, and we let you know that you're God's greatest people. Go ahead.
Because I have called, and ye refuse.
And right now, the Most High is calling you right now, and you refuse to give ear to this word. Go ahead.
I have stretched out my hand, and no man or God.
And right now, this is the Most High who's just stretch out His hand to you. To put you back to the prince. We out here to tell you to take off them tight clothes and put on some nice apparel. Put on a dress. We're out here to tell the women to take off these pants. Because the women ain't supposed to be wearing pants. We out here to tell you men to stop being effeminate. Put down your guns and love your brother like you love yourself. Put on homosexuality. We ain't the Christian church. We ain't got no time for that. Go ahead.
Verse 25. But ye have sat at none of my counsels.
So the Most High said, you have said it not His commercial counsel. That means you don't want to hear none of these words. That's why you keep walking past. That's why you keep shaking your head as the brother screaming on the street corner. You turning your head after the proof. Go ahead.
And with none of my reproof.
Go ahead.
I will also would laugh at thy calamity.
So the Most High said, when destruction comes, He's going to laugh at your calamity. Because guess what? The man out here is giving you the word, and we're bringing you back in repentance, and you don't want to hear it. Go ahead.
I will mock when your fear cometh.
So the Most High said He's going to be like, ha when your fear cometh. Because He done stretched out His hand to you, but guess what? You don't want to hear. We done been out here to tell you to treat your sisters like they're princesses. We done been out here to tell you to put down the guns and the drugs, and the Newports and the blunts and the crack. We done been out here to tell you, but you don't want to hear. And guess what? Destruction is coming to this place. To the so-called white man, the so-called Asian man, to the so-called Arab man. And guess what? If you don't repent, so-called black and Hispanic man, destruction is coming to you as well.